Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Last podcast for the week. It's Friday. TGIF off. Good morning. It took me a little while to get it together to push record today because even though I said yesterday I was going to be a good girl and write down the law of the universe in my notebook, I didn't one bit. So I had to review this morning the law of prayer and meditation, which if you didn't listen to yesterday's podcast, it was pretty awesome, if I don't say so myself. I got wowed. There's been a few Herb Oracle podcasts that I've gotten wowed. This was pretty okay wow. Not quite like the Kali Ma podcast that not only wowed me, but made me cry. If you didn't catch that one, don't worry about it. Like, it's not like something that I like to do. Like, I don't like to show up to do a podcast and end up crying in my podcast. But there actually has been, I think, 2 or 3 times within these episodes that I actually have done that. I'm a big girl. I'm a tough girl. I can do this. Oh, yeah. All right. So anyways, connecting with my inner get jiggy with it. And today we are going to do law number 72, the law of the present moment. And right now in this present moment, I have some tea steaming in front of me. I can hear my rabbits in the basement smashing shit. So if you hear clanging, it's coming from my basement. Do you hear that? They kick their cages and they get under their little, they have like a little ledge where their food is, and they get under there and bounce it up with their back. And yeah, they get really loud. Sometimes I hear things slamming and I'm like, oh my God, somebody's in the house. Oh wait, it's just my rabbits. So today we're going to do the law of the present moment. There is so much power in the present moment, just being focused, right? Yesterday we talked a lot about just taking the time to breathe slowly and to drink our drinks and our water slowly and with reverence. And I don't know if we actually ever used that word reverence, but that's kind of basically what we were talking about. So let's review, because there's a chance you didn't hear the law of prayer and meditation yesterday. It basically was, in my own words, they go hand in hand. Prayer is the precursor of meditation. Yesterday, the law told us that prayer is aligning and a cleansing process, opening up our inner selves to the source of all life, communing with God, the consciousness of life, and its creator. So, did you pray yesterday? After all that, I don't even know if I did pray a little bit. I prayed this morning. What did I pray for this morning? It was a quick prayer, you guys. I just make it quick. But I prayed. Oh yeah, I know what I prayed for today. Guidance and, to keep me on my path. And I would love some help and assistance finishing and publishing the Goldenrod podcast for Herbal Marie. If you could send the Goldenrod angels and fairies and devas today so that we can do Goldenrod right. We can get it out there for the world. It's Friday. Come on, let's freaking publish a podcast this week for Herbal Marie. Please. Thank you. Amen. All right. Definitely took lots of time to go within yesterday. I didn't have a big meditation session, but I did check in a lot. And the law of prayer and meditation said yesterday that meditation is the freeing and emptying of ourselves of obstacles that hinder communication and allows us to channel the God force spiritually, mentally, and physically. So yeah, before I sit down to even like look at my notes again and see where I'm at, and I feel like I know how Goldenrod wants to be presented, but I just want to be sure, because I don't want my sassy ego like influencing too much. Like, but that is the platform that is being used here. So I try to like get in a meditative state. I try to open myself to the communication with the God force, with the nature force, and allow information to come through me. So once we open ourselves, we clear the obstacles, God can then speak to us. So we need to do both. We need to pray and we need to meditate, not either or. We need to do both. And we need to do both regularly lately. Regularly. And then we can meet the living God within the temple of our own bodies. So that was yesterday. It was huge. And then we pulled amazing trees with just beautiful, incredible messages. So yeah, check it out. I definitely had a magical moment when the card spun around in my hands a little bit to get upright. It was cool, man. That was cool. So I don't even expect anything magical to happen today because we already had it yesterday. We're just finishing up the week to say that we did it. We put in a 5-day week this week, you guys. Herb Oracle, check, 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 check. We did 5 days this week, and that means we did 5 laws. That means we got 5 really great messages from the universe, from our guides, from our higher selves. We sat down 5 times together and pretty much stayed in the present moment. That's what you're doing when I'm talking to you. You're listening to me, and it's really hard to be daydreaming about anything else when I'm jibber-jabbering in your ear, right here, right now. You are in the present moment. Inhale that. Inhale that present moment and hold it and feel that stillness for a second, and then just let it out. And then anything else that's in there that isn't serving you in this present moment, you can just let it go, and you can just roll your shoulders back a little bit, and you can sit up straighter, and you can listen to the 72nd law, the law of the present moment, with me. Attention to me. So the law of the present moment says time does not exist. That's the first thing it says. Time does not exist. What we refer to as past and future have no reality except in our own mental constructs. Booyah. There ain't no future, there ain't no past. It all is just right now. Can I please work for a radio station so I can make stupid jingles? Okay, may I continue? The idea of time is a convention of thought and language, a social agreement. Yeah, dude, like it's only because we agree upon it that it even exists. There's no fucking thing as time. But we have made clocks. Sorry about that F-bomb. We have made clocks, and we have decided what time it is, and we have decided to turn the clocks back, and then we'll decide together to turn them forward. It's just an illusion. I am interjecting way too much of myself into this law, and I apologize. But the idea of time is a convention of thought and language, a social agreement. In truth, we only have this moment. When we hold regret for an occurrence in the past, we keep the regret alive with pictures and feelings we conjure up. When we feel anxiety about the future, We keep the anxiety alive with the pictures we imagine. Time is the abstract concept. When we practice remembering that the here and now is all we have, our present moments improve. Okay, so all your teachers at school are going to hate this law of the universe because they want you always like thinking about the past, remembering history, keeping that bullshit alive. They always want you fretting about the future. What are you going to do with your life? What are you going to do when you grow up? Have you done this? Have you done that? Future, future, future. Hey, bitch, future doesn't exist. And neither does the past anymore unless we keep it alive with our imaginings, with the things going on in our head, with the pictures and feelings that we conjure up. That's why history is shoved down your throat all the damn time. To keep it, quote, alive, to keep people thinking about it, to keep people out of the present moment, right? Like Monday's going to be Christopher Columbus Day. Why is that even still on the calendar? Shout out to Asiel the Oracle. Christopher Columbus was a very bad man. You know, but like the stories, his stories, that man has kept alive, right? In truth, we only have this moment. So there's no such thing as time. It doesn't exist. It's an abstract concept. There's no such thing as past and future. It's just mental constructs. Time is an agreement that we have. And if we could just remember that the here and now is all we have, our present state of being will improve. But it's not going to improve if we're feeling anxiety about the future and regret about the past, and we're keeping these pictures in our heads. We just keep imagining these pictures in our heads, and that is what the past is, and that is what the future is. It's just imagined. It's just imaginings. So can you stay here in the here and now? It really goes against the grain. It goes against society. Yeah, they always want you either thinking about the past or fretting about the future. But guess where your power is? Woo! Right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now. All right, enough of that. Okay, so yesterday we didn't get to the herbal healing deck, so I'm going to get that out. We're going to pull ourselves a card or 100 cards. I don't know. I'm not even telling myself what the plan is anymore because my cards will do, they'll do whatever the heck they want. Okay, but here's something really important that I should talk about. My desk. Okay, so I told you the other day that I was going to maybe rearrange this room again. But then I looked out the window and I saw a woodpecker with like the red head. You know the kind. And I was like, dang it. Like if I move my desk from here, when I'm podcasting in the morning, I'm not going to be able to look out this window and see the lilac bush, which I actually am in love with. So I don't know if I can move my desk, but I got to figure out something because like part of it's not working, but I have other desks. Like maybe I should I don't know. So anyways, that's what I want to talk about. I just don't know what I want to do with this room. So that's what I should pray about. Dear God, how should I rearrange this room? Like I actually have more than one desk. Like maybe I need just like a room full of desks. That's basically what my life is boiling down to. A room full of desks. So I can have one desk to podcast, one desk to broadcast, one desk to have my sewing machine, and then like another desk that I can just like take nerdy notes and research. Is this asking for too much? Is it like impossible to have a room with 4 different desks? So I could just have different stations. Like maybe I could put them all like in a square and just have one chair that like I roll around to like the different desks. And each desk needs to have its own lamp. Okay? All right. Living in the future. Living in the past. All right. So we've got our first card. It is hopping up pretty much in the center, and it's tipping itself, like it's basically like trying to lay itself on the desk. Like, can we please just pull a card? Ooh, oh, you guys, it's Hawthorn. It's Hawthorn with heart healing. Okay, so I have been looking for Hawthorn all summer, and I have found a species of hawthorn at my mom's house. Since I've been doing all this yard work at my mom's house, I have found thorny, definitely lots of thorny bushes and trees, and I'm just a little confused which species it is right now, but I'm going to keep an eye on it and get to know it. But they seem more bushes than trees. But anyways, that's exciting. And then yesterday when I was blowing leaves out of this rocky bank with a leaf blower, I had to be really careful to not get inoculated with these thorns. And I was good, and I was in a tank top, and you know, like we harmonized. You know, I respected them, they respected me. But I'm like amazed by the thorns on these bushes and trees. And I know the one in the back left property section of the property. My mom's yard is ginormous. It had berries on it, like hard berries. So I'm looking more into the hawthorn, and it's been calling me for a long time. Some of my friends know about it, you know what I mean? And it's just like, hey, it'll find you when you're ready. When you are ready to receive it, it will find you. So this is a beautiful tree. The eyes are kind and blue, but you know, like it's like kind of a sad looking tree a little bit, like big saggy pouches under the eyes, but the heart space is open, even though yes, it's like darkness around it a little bit, and there's the red berries. Like, it is kind of a sad looking tree, but it comes with a message of heart healing. So healing of the heart is what we're talking about. We're gonna do top, which is turmeric persistence, and bottom, which is shooting star life purpose. Okay, so don't give up on your heart healing. That is for sure. Don't give up on doing your inner work. And I know that's sometimes, I mean, it's like, can we just get over this already, right? So we like pretty much do a lot of our healing inside, and then we kind of like bury it and forget about it. We do this with our physical vessels too. Like, maybe we have a health complaint and we only kind of heal it like half-ass. We're like, oh, okay, like I feel good enough. Like, say like we're having inflammation in our bodies and our joints hurt. Well, you know, we start taking the turmeric, we start drinking our teas, we reduce our greasy foods, we start to feel better. And then once we feel better, we go back to our old habits. You feel me? Right? Like, you just like heal yourself enough to feel a little bit better, but then like you don't keep going with it. You forget to take your turmeric 3 times a day. You kind of just get lazy again. So turmeric is coming in with this message of persistence, of keep going with it, of make your mark, of keep following your suggestions, your path, your journey, your healing remedies, and your life purpose, coming in with shooting star. So when you do your heart healing, it's like you do it and then you're like, well, I'm feeling better, I guess that's good enough. And then you kind of forget about it or whatever. But this is kind of saying like, you know what? Let's do it completely this time. Let's just not just put a Band-Aid over your heart wounds. Okay, let's completely heal it. Let's completely rejuvenate it. And then, as Hawthorne does so beautifully, let's go into that heart space and strengthen it. Okay? Because Hawthorne, that's what it does. It's a heart strengthener, it's a heart tonic. So it's like, yeah, let's just not heal this, superficial wounds. Let's just not like make it feel a little bit better. Let's make it feel amazing. Let's make it feel strong and vibrant and resilient and whole. Let's open it up completely and let's, keep it open this time. And let's keep it open in a way that you don't feel vulnerable. Like you have your heart open and it feels good to have it open. Like it's just like we are so resilient and strong here. Like we can keep our heart open now because we've done our work, because we have healed it completely. So Hawthorne coming in with turmeric says keep on doing that. Be persistent. It's important. It's important for you to do your inner work. It really is. So if you have a heart calling, let's move on to turmeric now. Turmeric saying, if you have a heart calling, if you have something that you want to shine out to the world, keep doing it. Even if other people are like, maybe think it's silly or they don't see like why like you're so called to do that. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You need to do what you are called to do. And it is with your daily persistence, your hourly persistence, right? To stay on your path, to follow your purpose, to stay true to you. You have incredible capabilities to persevere and to just stay so deliberately focused on what you came here to do. So that's why Shooting Star was on the bottom, because it's saying there are many facets, many different angles to your life's purpose. Yes, of course, you came here to do your healing work. Okay, you have stuff going on from previous incarnations. You came here with a spiritual agenda. Your soul came here to do specific things, to heal, to expand, to learn, to grow, to all of that. Then you also came in with maybe an agenda, with maybe something new that you want to do this time around. So you have life's work. You have purpose. You really actually do. Sometimes it's just to really attain that state of joy, that state of peace, that state of being. Sometimes you're coming in to finish what you started. Like if you come in and you're really drawn to a specific thing, you may have also done it before in previous incarnations and you're just coming back to finish what you started. So I can't stress the importance enough with these 3 cards of how just incredibly important it is to follow your calling, to follow your passions, to follow your interests. Like if something excites you, you need to do it. If something interests you, you must follow that. You must do it. Every day, like you must just do basically what makes you happy, what makes you interested. What makes you feel like you are alive? What gets your heart pumping? Let's move it back to the Hawthorne now. What actually like gets your body excited? What gives you like a visceral experience of, I really love doing this. I really love talking about this. I really love thinking about this. I really love being around this. So many herbalists can relate with the fact that like just being around plants, thinking about plants, reading about plants, talking about plants, learning about plants, it keeps you going. It excites you. You love it. You can't get enough. That's because it's part of your life's purpose. So everyone, it doesn't even matter of the different like specifics. Like you might like this, I might like that. Everybody has their own different thing. But the one thing that we do have in common, every single person has in common, we all have the similar life purpose to love. We can love different things. We can love different people. We can love different experiences. We can love in a multitude of different ways. But we all of us, every single one of us, has the similarity of the life purpose of love. So literally, I can condense this down into one sentence. Your life's purpose is to love. And that goes for every single person, hands down. No argument. Your purpose is to love. You are made from love, by love, with the intention to love. You are love. You came from love. And one day, honey bear, you go back to love. It is all love. Love, 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 love. Quit singing. It is not your purpose to sing. Or is it? Right? The things that we daydream about, the things that we find ourselves doing. Really pay attention to that this weekend. Like, what are you drawn to? What is it that you want to love? Love those things in your life that are easy to love. Love those things that just bring you so much joy to love. Even try loving those things that are difficult to love. Just see how much love you can get going on in your life, and see how, as the love meter goes up, 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 as you increase your capacity to love, how does that bring you into a place of really actually knowing more of who you truly are, and sets you in alignment for your purpose? As you bring more love in you, within you, around you, above you, below you, you are just more and more love, love, love. Does that give you the energy to keep going? Does that give you the energy to be persistent in following your path, in following your life's purpose? And as you bring more love into your body, into your mind, into your auric field, like all around you, how does that help your heart open up more, do the healing work, do the clearing work? And as you fill yourself up with more love, can you notice that you have more love to give? So I think that is like a beautiful way to end the week and start the weekend. Just with having love on the brain, having love on the lips, having love in the heart, having love in the hands, having love on the arms, having love at your back, having love with every step that you take, having love with every thought that you think. Just literally embodying the essence of love in all its many forms. Breathe in the word love. Exhale the word love. Write the word love on your thumb. I mean, look, write it somewhere. Write it on your chalkboard. Write it everywhere. Think about it. Meditate on it. Speak it. Love, love, love. Just see how many different ways you can get the love flowing in your life. Yeah. Mic drop. Enough said. Love. Enough said. So I know a lot of times when I work with the Healing Herbal Deck by Sarah Baldwin and Ashley Verkamp, which I am absolutely in love with, I usually read from the book, but I'm not today because I feel like that was so sweet. I love getting my own messages from cards. The book is amazing, 100%. But yeah, as this next deck that I'm going to shuffle, I just saw the card Confidence. We do need to have the confidence that like the messages that we receive are accurate. Like if you get a message on your own, don't question it, honey. It is accurate. It is true for you. So that's part of, following our purpose, following our path, feeling our own intuition, getting our own messages, opening up our own heart space, just really having, that persistence to keep on connecting with ourselves and with that love that flows within us. So right now, I want to grab the Soul Trees Oracle by Allison Williams Yee and just get a couple trees with words on things that we can love. There we go. We got 2 trees right there on things that we can love. And I don't know if there's anything that needs to have heart healing. Let's just get one more. I was thinking about having another one up there. Let's see. Nope. All right, let's just start with these 2. We have honor yourself and guidance. So honor yourself, absolutely. Honor your feelings, honor your drive, your passion, your interests. Honor you. Don't let anyone judge you or tell you that what you want to do is silly. What you want to do is perfect for you. How you want to be is exactly your calling. So honor yourself, take care of yourself, do things to nurture your heart space, and feel really good about that. So guidance coming in, I feel like, is a connection from yesterday. Remember to pray, remember to meditate, remember to listen. Remember to listen. If you're sitting here thinking, well, I don't even know what the F my life purpose is, I don't even know if I have one, then that is a great starting place for you to start contemplating, praying, meditating, and opening yourself up to be guided to discovering what that might be. And it might not just be like one thing. It might be a multitude of things. Like when I think back of all the different things I have done, like at one point I thought I wanted to be a rug maker. At one point I thought I wanted to be this or that. Like I've done all these different kinds of crafts and I worked in a salon. I've done a lot of different things, and they've all just kind of led me to this place. So the next tree we have coming in is inner power. Now we got it reversed, but I love actually the way that it looks reversed because it's trickling down this golden lighted energy. And we're going to put it above hawthorn. So it's almost like it's trickling down into the dark branches of the hawthorn tree where the red berries are. So inner power, that is what happens when we heal our heart space. We finally connect with that energy that is us. And it's like we then have that inner power to have the persistence that turmeric is saying. And we have the inner power and focus to stay open to receiving the guidance that lets us know what our life's purpose is. And it all happens under this beautiful pink card. Oh, how sweet. Of honoring yourself and doing your healing work. So that's the final card that has fallen out of the deck. It's healing. Let me move my cards over here. It's healing. So we have healing under heart healing, basically. This spread is so big, it's like it's coming off the bottom of my desk now. But it's healing. So honor yourself enough to go into your heart chakra. When I look at this healing tree, it's a navy bluish tree, a very pretty blue. And right at the heart chakra, there's a swirling green spot in the trunk of the tree, right underneath where the branches go out, representing the heart chakra. So bring some green light into your chest space right now. Bring some green light into your chest. Call on the spirit of the hawthorn tree. And just ask it to come into your heart space and clarify, tone, open, and heal any areas of your heart chakra that feel wounded or weak. So bring in that green light into your heart space and allow it to fill you. Allow it to creep even outwards into your arms, into your head, into your neck, down your back, just sort of filling you and healing you. Like just as like the veins go in and out of the heart, right? Carrying blood all through the body. Let's let this green healing light kind of go out of any of the veins and vessels that it needs to reach. So if our woundedness has seeped into our physical vessel, into places into our body, let's let this green healing energy also seep into those same exact places and cleanse, clear, renew, and strengthen. Because it is really time for us to honor ourselves, heal ourselves, respect ourselves, and strengthen ourselves. It really is time for us to fortify ourselves as we continue along this passionate path of life purpose and our soul's calling. So I love the cards. We've got lots of cards now. We have Hawthorn, we have Turmeric, we have Shooting Star, we have Heart Healing, we have Life's Purpose, we have Inner Power, we have Guidance, we have Healing, and we have the message to honor yourself. So the Honor Yourself tree is a beautiful light colored peachy tree on a pink, in front of a pink sky, and it does have that beautiful green vine climbing up and around with some light pink blossoms and white blossoms. It's so sweet, you guys. It's so sweet. So as I look at these trees, they're all definitely in their own way. They're all different. We have a light color tree. We have an electric blue navy tree. Guidance is a dark tree with its branches almost radiating a flaming golden light. Inner Power it starts off violet in the trunk, and then it goes into orange, and then it bursts with golden light at the tips of its branches. So we've got all these different energies, all these different facets of ourselves coming in to just say, integrate everything now. Be complete. Don't neglect any aspect of you, right? Don't neglect yourself. Gather all parts of you and become one. And in that, you will find the ultimate healing. So love is the ultimate healer. And as the law of the present moment said, yes, all your power is here right now. So yeah, let love be on your lips. Let love be in your hands. Let love be in your hearts. Let love be the energy that drives you, guides you, focuses you, and enlivens you. So I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I can't wait to see you Monday. Of course, I love taking 2 days off because that gives us time to just integrate all the beautiful messages that we heard. It gives us time to contemplate and think and review and go back and kind of get some new ideas coming in as we solidify all the concepts that we have grazed upon this week. So thank you so much to all these amazing trees. So many trees are coming in with the flower shooting star, with the root turmeric. And yeah, I can't wait to connect again with you. And I'm so excited to think about all of us connecting with ourselves, connecting with that energy within, connecting with that God source energy within. Because as we connect within and strengthen ourselves, our connections that we have with each other are also strengthened and validated. So yeah, keep on doing your healing work, keep on honoring yourself, keep on clarifying and opening yourself to that guidance, and keep on with that quest for inner power, because it truly is within that this whole reality is based, and it truly is within this now moment that you will find all your power, all your peace, all your confidence, and all of your enjoyable moments. So on that note, I'll see you soon. Stay here in the present, in the now, within the one. And so it is.